Okay, so it is 7:45 right now, and I'm going to get the dog for 8:30. It's about 20 minutes away. I'm probably going to get there for like 8:15 when they arrive-ish. I took Luna out for a walk because the ideal plan was Steph would get off of work, and because she's shooting a wedding, and then she would have Luna out. I would take this new dog out and we would introduce them while they're walking in like a totally neutral zone. Steph's working late at this wedding, so I took Luna for like a good 25-minute, half an hour walk. She's clearly tired. That was really the main thing. And as long as it's not raining when I get home, which it kind of looks like it might, which makes me a little bit nervous because obviously it's better to introduce dogs in a neutral zone, not in the house, backyard. But if it is raining, we'll just fucking do what we have to do, right? But at least Luna's tired. That's the main thing, right? And she was very good on her walk. We've been working on like looking up at me when we're crossing the road, and if I stop, she stops and looks at me for direction, and mainly just not pulling on the leash, which she gets good at after we're walking for a few minutes, but it's always that beginning where she's like, maybe this time I can get away with it, and then my arms hurt. So all the information here. The main thing with this dog, I think, and I'm gonna confirm as I'm there like meeting and with people from the rescue, is just to get them to a place where they are adoptable, work on some problem behaviors, and then get pictures, a bio, start introducing them to people, right? And then find a home. So I'm excited. I did see a picture of the two brothers, and I don't assume that you can pick because me and the other guy who are going to foster these two brothers are both going there. And we get to name them though. I haven't figured out a name yet. Me and Steph are trying to figure out names. I don't know if you have to like give them a name when you're there, because I feel like you don't really know what an animal's name is until you like meet them and hang out with them for a little bit. That's what we did with Finn. It was between Riley and Finn. Obviously a Buffy thing. I'm just kind of ready for anything. I'm glad we went on that walk because it was good for me too, just kind of de-stressed a little bit. I definitely had a lot of anxious, like pent up energy kind of getting ready for this, and I feel calmer. I know that I prepared in ways like to get this going and to do well. I might leave a couple minutes early because I need to get a water jug from the grocery store for us. Sorry, I'm like mixing up errands. And then get home and just go from there. I probably won't film a lot of today, but I will tell you about what's going on just because I kind of want to be present in the moment, and it's going to be a lot of balancing the animals. But it'll be easier when Steph gets home. It's almost 8 o'clock right now, and she should be home around 10 or 11, so it's only really like 2 hours without her. So, and then I finished up a bunch of pre-filming today and a lot of school stuff, so I can take the next probably 3 days and not have to do any work and just really focus on like training and bonding and getting to know the dog and kind of helping all of them get used to interacting.
Cute butt. Look at your little butt.
No, can we sit?
Not happy, hey?
Come here. No, I want to. No, but you're already sitting. Okay, Riley, sit. Riley, sit. Riley, sit. Sit. Good boy. Good boy.
So it's day 2. Well, second full day. Yesterday was the first full day of having Riley. Oh, you like pant strings. Oh, so delicious. Oh, yum, yum. So he really likes having his chin held. Hey. And I don't know if you can see his nose. When he came, his nose, where it's kind of light colored, was so dry and like scabby, and he's drank so much water. So he's getting all hydrated. His tongue is all pink. His nose is looking so much better. It was raining all day yesterday. Looks like it's gonna rain all day today. So I don't know if we're gonna be going out for a walk or anything, but yeah, but you're being very good. He's able to go out by himself. Yes, you're so good. He and Luna are starting to figure out how to deal with each other. Luna's definitely kind of a little easier on him today. And I don't know, he's been a good boy. He's been good around the cats. Every morning, he's not really quite at a crate training yet, but every morning and afternoon I've been putting like treats and stuff in here so he, you know, associates this with a comfortable space. He's so itchy. I can't give him a bath yet because he got his medication at the vet. So I have to wait another day and a half, and then it's bath time for you, and we give you good brushing. This poor bug is so itchy. It's better today though, because again, he's been like super hydrating himself, which is awesome. And he's also been eating, which is great. It's crazy, even just in the first like day and to like now, the way that he attacks his food is so different, because I think he's starting to like understand like, oh, I get fed a couple times a day and I don't have to fight for my food. Okay, so we are heading off to my mom's house, mainly because I want him to get introduced to a couple more people. But I do want to talk about the first night, just kind of everything that happened, because it was a pretty solid first night. So as you guys saw, I was on my way, I went and picked him up. He got all of his shots and rabies vaccines and all of that kind of stuff. So he obviously can't have a bath for 4 days, like I said. Went in the car, so timid. So he just literally like laid down on the back seat down there the entire way home. Came in, met Luna outside in the backyard, and that went okay. Like, Luna's still not his best friend, but this is the least amount of barking that she's done when he gets close to her butt, because she got attacked at a dog park from a dog that came up from behind her, or like when he's near the bed, my bed, or when he's like too close to her bone or something, right? Like, she's territorial over a couple of things. He's just sitting back there having the time of his life. Met the cats. Couldn't give a shit about the cats. He slept in Steph's room. I think I said this because we didn't want to mess up Luna's routine, and she sleeps in my room. We also left all the doors open so he could wander. We just put a baby gate up upstairs. Hasn't, knock on wood, had any accidents in the house yet. He's been really, really good at going when we're outside, and he's also been having like a lot of poops. Obviously not the most like fed boy before this. Like, you can feel his ribs. He is, I think, 34 pounds, and he could probably stand to gain like 10 more. So we've been feeding him 3 times a day, a bigger meal in the morning and at night, and then kind of like a smaller snack in the middle of the day. But when you call him or get his attention, he'll come and he'll snuggle, and he'll put his little chin in your hands, and he'll give you face kisses and everything. But he also doesn't need to be around you all the time. Like, he goes and lays on the floor. He isn't in the bed all the time with you. He isn't on the couch all the time with you. He's fine just kind of like being around, but not being right up your ass, which is kind of nice. And I don't know, he's just like, I wasn't expecting for his personality to come through so much so quickly, and it's been really nice to see. So I don't know, we're gonna get him in to get fixed in the next 2 weeks, they said, and then he's just gonna have, you know, a few days to recover, and hopefully by then he's, you know, we have 2 weeks of just kind of chill out time to socialize him and to, you know, work on some behaviors. Today when we get back, I'm gonna do some school, and then we're gonna work on like sit and come and all that kind of basic training stuff. But he's really smart. Like, he picks it up. You're a good boy, hey, right? You want some ice cream? Really? Oh my goodness, you don't want ice cream? Look how delish. Oh, so good. Don't get brain freeze. Oh, dude, you're gonna get brain freeze for sure. Good boy, Riley.
Hello. I am like kind of wrecked a little bit. Like, We spent a good part of the afternoon outside, and it is 31 degrees, so half of my face is melted off, and I apologize. But I wanted to give you an update on Riley, because I don't think we have updated you on this very vital piece of information. Riley turns out a girl. So basically what happened was the rescue basically got told, like, there's this pair of brother dogs and they need to be rescued. Went and picked them up. You know, the whole time they're like, yeah, these are boys, vet checkup, everything. We get told, me and the other foster, that, like, yeah, these are brothers. And then he mentions in the Facebook chat, like, I'm pretty sure she's a girl. And I was like, yeah, I was thinking the same thing, unless he had been fixed already. And they're like, no, definitely not. And I'm like, then yeah, definitely a girl. I don't know why someone would, like, call in, like, yeah, there's a pair of brother dogs, like, if you just don't know the gender of the dogs. Also, I've been obsessed with bubble tea lately. It's my thing currently. This is the first time the dogs are alone in the house together, so hoping that they didn't destroy it. Really excited to come home and see everything in pristine condition. Can't wait. But more than that, I am really excited to go home and put up the fence that I just bought from Rona, because turns out not only do the cats like going under the deck and staying there forever, like, truly, that's why Finley can't go outside anymore. Not only did he jump the fence like a fucking psychopath, he goes under the deck and then he just stays there for hours. Like, we usually have to, like, take the hose out and spray him, or, like, just tempt him out with food or some shit like that. Like, it's a fucking process, let me tell you what. But Riley also has been deciding that she loves to go and live under the deck. So every time we take her out to go to the bathroom, we're, like, having to sit there and, like, basically guard her from going under the deck. She was under there for, like, 45 minutes today. It's, like, even more careful, right? Because if it was Buddy, like, you know that his life's been good, so if you have to, like, pull him out from somewhere, it's not like you're further traumatizing him. But with Riley, it's like things still scare her, like loud noises and shit like that. Like, she's very jumpy and very timid, and while she's, like, comfortable with Steph and I, she doesn't, I don't think, fully, like, trust us yet. So when we're like, come on Riley, it's okay, she's like, I don't know how I feel about this. So we had to, like, it took forever to get her out, essentially. And so I went to Rona while Steph's doing a job. I got some chicken wire and some steaks, and I'm just gonna drill in some screws and block off the deck. So now hopefully Finn can also go outside and not go under the deck, and also hopefully not jump the fucking fence. But at least now if he gets outside, because he's right by the door every time it opens, he's like, can I go outside now please? That's him, like, bobbing around. At least now if he gets outside, because he has his collar, because the deck will be kind of fenced off, the underneath part, it won't be so terrifying for mommy. I am mother. Also, watch that movie. Interesting. Didn't hate it.
Do we have update for people? Say yes, I like licking toes. It's very strange. And I'm tooting a lot. I'm a big tooter. Hey? We took her on a little car ride adventure yesterday, and I don't think she liked it very much. She, I think, is a little traumatized now.
So today we are just gonna spend some time with her at home. This is my last real day that I kind of, like, scheduled off, so I'm gonna go take all the dogs for a walk and just make sure that they get a little bit of, I don't know, additional bonding time.